Mark, new on the night team, a mother's outrage. She claims that her son was stabbed at a Providence nightclub that's already back in business tonight.
Yeah, it was one of 4 clubs in Providence that was shut down after violence. 2 were allowed to reopen. The night team's Erin Coogan is live in Providence now with a problem that's decades old. Erin?
Yeah, guys, well, both knives and guns said to be involved in the violent incident spanning 4 different clubs over the past 3 weekends. Tonight, as you mentioned, 2 of those clubs remain closed, but 2 have reopened, and parents and politicians aren't too happy.
These guys almost lost their life. Now my son got to live with these scars for the rest of his life.
Tonight, a Providence mother pleads for higher standards within local public safety. She claims her son was one of several men stabbed at Lovera VIP just 5 nights ago. And yet, less than a week later, the club is now back in action.
I'm looking for justice today for my son and other people because prior to this, there were other incidents.
Calling for the permanent closure of the club, the decision to reopen Lovera was announced in a series of emergency show cause hearings hosted by the Providence Board of Licenses this afternoon. The meeting also determined the fates of 3 other late-night establishments with similar incidents of violence reported in the past 3 weeks.
Well, our responsibility is twofold. First off, it's public safety, and then second off, it's understanding whether or not the licensee did anything wrong.
Along with Lovera, Afrique D Lounge on Federal Hill was also ruled safe to reopen under a new security team following a stabbing earlier this month.
It's going to lower incidents in there, and it's also going to let other bad actors know that that's not the place to come in and do that type of stuff.
But Mezzo Lounge, where patrons allegedly fired shots in a nearby parking lot this past Sunday, and Sage Kitchen were both ordered to remain closed, awaiting further review into each of their incidents.
Increased patrol in some of these establishments. It's also the enforcement of the License Bureau.
Harris not satisfied by the decisions made by the board. It's a sentiment echoed by Providence City Councilman Justin Royas, who in a letter to the board today wrote, quote, Mezzo Lounge has proven time and again that it is not a good neighbor and has become a growing threat to the safety of our community. I am urging this board to take decisive action by closing this establishment indefinitely. The safety of North End residents and the reputation of our neighborhood cannot afford another temporary fix. Now, we reached out to both Lovera and Mezzo management, but they were not available to speak to us tonight. Live in Providence, Erin Coogan, NBC 10 News, Night Team.